We're playing some Holllow Venge one whatever type of deck here. We got Burning Inquiries, we have Goblin Lores, like we're just doing the gambling thing here. And honestly, like you'll see in the first 2 games even how crazy of a comeback these decks can make. Like literally the first 2 games, we lose game 1 overwhelming me. Game 1 is absolutely insane based on how we started and how our opponent came back. And we still can chump them out because this deck has insane starts sometimes. Like the ability to just get out multiple Vengevines, multiple Holllow Ones. Flameblade Adept is so good. Honestly, in a format that doesn't really go that wide, Menace is so powerful, and fear of missing out, just getting those extra swings in. And don't deny the power of Detective Phoenix. Holy, just coming in, giving something haste that you immediately just played, giving it flying to get over top of stuff. Like this card is so good. Like all parts of this deck really sing in this league. So let me know what you think. Are you excited for a little bit of Holllow One now that Faithless Looting's unbanned? Okay. I want everyone watching this goddamn video, you're gonna go down right now. You're gonna go down to the comments. You're gonna leave a like on the video first up. Next up, I want y'all to channel from the future. You're watching this from the future. I want you to channel all of the gambling luck you've ever had in your entire life. I could be playing 4 Holllow Ones on turn 1. Can I do it? Is this the dagger? Oh, baby. It's not 4, but it's 3, baby. It's not 4, but it's 3, baby. It's not 4, but it's 3. It's good enough. Ooh. We're playing red white energy. Ooh. Baby, this has to be the single greatest opener you've ever seen in recent times, baby. This is modern. This is modern, baby. This is it. Oh, the fact that we lost one of the Holllow Ones. Oh, it hurts, but it's okay. It's okay. We stay jamming. Let's go, hippies. I mean, hey, this is all I needed. I just need to see the Galvanic Discharge, and I know. Sent me a message. Show chat. What are we saying right now? Hippie sent me a message. Where have they sent me a message? There's no message being sent. Nothing. There's nothing being sent. What is this? Ocelot Pride? I don't understand. Okay. I don't know. They said they sent me a message. I guess not. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. Like, we're going to combat. Attack. Go in for attacks. That's it. I think this single-handedly is supposed to win me this game. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I think I'm actually supposed to play the Rootwalla here because this deck's whole purpose is going to be to go wide. And so I need more bodies on the board to make sure I'm not just getting chump blocked into oblivion. So I'm actually going to play this. It might make it so my Vengevine's not coming out, but I think that's actually correct. Oh my god, if I actually lose this one too, this game 1, I could lose a match. Ain't no way I'm losing this game. I don't know. I didn't say nothing. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna play the Rootwalla. Play a Mire, thin out the deck, and then we will just pass from there. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, at this point, I mean, we'll just end step the Mire. They got 2 planes out. No red, which is so big for us. No red is so big for us. Okay. Create a cat, sure. Okay. I mean, they got first strike. That's okay. I mean, they're gonna kill this first, yeah, so not blocking that. They can get their lifelinking token in. They can chump block all they need to. Right, so end step. Right. We will flip this, play Stomping Grounds in tapped, untap. Arena of Glory is kind of goated. We'll get there. We'll get there on the Arena of Glory. We just need another source here. So in this case, we will activate. Right? It's only once each turn. Unfortunate, but that's okay. Attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. They gotta pretty much block all here. Right? Right. They'll block that. They'll go to 1. right? Johnny flips, that's okay. The real question is, you know, how are you surviving soon? I mean, they can still make it back. If we take a look at our deck list here, there's no bolts. But we could have a Detective Phoenix come out of nowhere. I mean, looting could be pretty big depending on how this plays out. But there's no reach with bolts. That's the tough part. So, okay, they're gonna play another Nicatl. They're gonna essentially create enough blockers here, potentially even kill one of these. So they have to keep blocking. Yeah. So this is where things become really, really tough. We just have to keep swinging at them. And they can weed us down. They can kill our stuff. But they can kill one of these and kill both. So it's diminishing returns, definitely. But that kills that. That will flip that. Right? They can only keep one of them. That's okay. So again, at the end of the day, you can create another one of these. You can zero. So you just have to keep making threats. And then once I can start, if I can get another land, I'm casting Vengevines with haste, you know? Casting Vengevines with haste. So what do you got for 1 red? Flage is not something you want to do right now. Yeah, I don't think Flage is something you want to do right now. Okay, Ragavan coming in as a blocker. I'm actually going to lose this. That's insane. There's no way. I'm actually going to lose this. I'm actually going to lose this. Red-white energy is actually going to beat me. I actually needed the 4th Holllow One to win this. Oh my god. I hate energy so much. I've never hated a deck more than I've hated it now. Bro. Like, I've never hated a deck more than I've hated it now. That's insane. Psycho Street Wraith. Wow. I'm actually going to lose this. I don't think there is a way I can win this. Based on this board, I actually cannot come back from this. I have to just like bide my time. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god. This hurts. I actually just have to wait and bide my time. Okay, well, let's be patient then. That's insane. Got him down to 2. I have no further reach. This Arena of Glory could be big for me, but it's kind of unfortunate. Wow. Wow. Folks, this is crazy. This is absolute insanity. This is how I start my games off. I think I just have to concede. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna happen. Their board's too wide. Wow, I actually lost that one. Wow, I've never hated a deck so much. Again, I've never hated a deck so much. I think it's just Brotherhood's end, if I'm gonna be honest. Probably, I mean, they're gonna bring in like some on a graveyard. Hey, probably like the heats are good. So we probably just get rid of maybe 2 Fomos, 1 Ox. Is it really 1 Ox? Maybe keep the Ox. The Ox is like that extra reach. And then submit it. Flameblade Adept, probably not that great, but wow. I cannot believe. I cannot believe. Insane. Wow, that really whips the winds out from under your wings, you know? That's I mean, we got 3 out. We got 3 out. It's just somehow red-white energy still legal in the modern format. It's doing crazy things. This must be how y'all modern players, like, on average feel. I'd be feeling a different way based on how, you know, red-white energy be beating me when I play mill, but that was a sight to behold. That was something different. That was insane. Got him down that low. Oh man. And I guess like some of it was like, you know, how we top decked and everything well. Like, I mean, we could have found an Unholy Heat and that's probably all we needed to have our reach extend. Kind of unfortunate, but hey, that's okay. I don't think there's anything else I'm really looking for. Not meltdowns. Fomos we could probably take out, rightfully so. It's not a Leyline of the Void matchup. And that's what I like about like this deck. Like, Leyline of the Void is just this like clean, answer of like, okay, you either can remove it or you can't fast enough. That's the idea, right? Like you're able to kind of do it. Unfortunately, I'm getting memed on right now. I'm getting memed on right now, but okay. Let's see if we can't take this match back here. I mean, let's run it. Let's keep it. Right? I'm supposed to go Cycle Street Wraith. Cycle Street Wraith. It's actually so sad. We will play this tapped. Already at 16. Keeping because of the Goblin Lore. It could potentially do a lot for us. Let's see. Drawn 4 cards off the lore. We'll fetch for... I mean, that's even better, actually. It's just like... It's kind of just random, though. If we Bloodstained Mire, fetch, grab a mountain, and we Goblin Lore, we think we just get a little deeper here. It's kind of nice. Yep. Okay. Cast for its madness cost. Unfortunately, we're not getting anything else. We drop like 2 burning inquiries. Wow. Our luck is it's not with us today. We did not even drop. I don't even know. I think. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go Fear of Missing Out and then discard Ox and then like escape it with haste. I think that's like literally the plan. Like I'm at 3 card types. I discard Ox. I already have creature. Is there a way for me to discard something else? No. No, Fear is the one with enchantment. Trying to think here. I think we just go Fear. Right? We go FOMO, drop Ox. Yeah. Yeah. So discard the Ox, draw Flameblade Adept. Okay, so play Adept. Playing a bit of a slower game, but we go to attack. We're almost at enough card types to be able to untap and everything. Yeah. Off those creatures, there's an additional combat after that phase. I mean, we could get some crazy stuff going. Well, we need to Ox away a lot. Exile 8 other cards from your graveyard. Like, that's a lot to enable, in all fairness. Okay, fine. Fair enough. All right, we will ignore that route in that case. We will ignore that route. That just hurts. That honestly, it just hurts. I think in this case, I don't know how we do this. This already has haste. Okay, they're bringing in tapped. Yeah, they don't want to take too much damage here. They already have the Containment Priest. Right? If I can find an Unholy Heat, that'd be great. Fair enough. So that there goes all my stuff. That's okay. Yeah, you can't attack because that's getting shreked. Yo, honestly, I think at this point, like, I think, is it really Vengevine and attack in? It might be. It might be. Let's go for it. It might actually be. We're hard casting Vengevines here. So play the Vengevine. This thing got haste. Going for combat. Attack. Attack with these two. I mean, this has menace, so yeah. I can't activate the Rootwalla, but they're at 11, so not bad. Just see, I mean, they could have even more. Swept Heath. They got probably Flage. Yeah. Okay, so that's just, you know, that's just a little Helix. It's dealing 3 damage to that, so that's fair. So they're nowhere close to like really bringing that back. And I wonder if they want to start trading with me. I guess not. Yep. Windswept Heath coming in. What if they play anything? That turns off my Adepts. I could actually play Arena of Glory here. Play Adept. Just kind of force some damage through. Goblin Lore is kind of interesting. Actually, Goblin Lore might be the key here. All fairness, I think we go Arena of Glory. Okay, so let's exert. Use one of these. Then use the undo. Hold on, keep the haste mana. The haste mana actually could come in clutch here. Keep the haste mana. Oh yeah. Always yield to these triggers. Kind of unfortunate. Okay. So we don't get anything fun. We literally lose everything we need. Okay. That's okay. We will activate with this. We do have 4 card types though. We have the Delirium, which is kind of nice. So we will go in for combat. We will attack here. These have menace. What does this do? If there are 4 other cards as one. Wait, what? When Fear Missing Out attacks for the first time each turn, if there are 4 more other cards as with untap target creature. Oh. For untapping a creature, it'll probably be this one. Yeah. Untap, there's an additional combat after this one. Yeah, and then we can just go in for that. Okay, we're able to kind of win pretty decisively. We know the relative answers that they're bringing in. And I think I'm pretty okay with how I boarded in initially anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with just hitting submit and going for there. Let's see what happens here. Ox wasn't bad, but yeah, we just have to be kind of aware. So we're back on the draw. Right, we're back on the draw, which means we're a little bit slower. We probably have to be more aggressive in how we are mulliganing. Yeah, we just have to be more aggressive in how we're mulliganing here. Not terribly aggressive, but I mean, I think I'm gonna keep this just based on like the fact that it has like a start. You know what I mean? There you go. Okay, so we'll go shotgun a Stomping Ground if we need to get there. Like if we get to a grinding point, I think I don't want to just randomly be discarding my green sources, so I can't cast my Vengevines. I don't want to get there. If there ever was a time, right? So we're gonna fetch shock. Grab the Stomping Grounds. Little aggressive, but let's see. So we're gonna Goblin Lore. Oh, baby. Okay. I mean, let's always yield to these triggers. This thing's gonna go up a bunch here, which is nice. Right, always yield to this one. Cast without paying. So we get the Madness out, which is nice. We go in for some combat. We're gonna attack in. Pay that much. Nice. We're gonna go Holllow One. Okay, and we got a pretty decent board. I imagine they might, I imagine they might flash something in, but I guess not. Is this a Flage coming in to maybe kill my Flameblade Adept? Chain to the Rocks. Pretty good, pretty good. Might grab Flameblade? No, I guess that's the more confirmed damage. Fair enough. Okay, so they grab Chain. That's a permanent type I'm not really going to be interacting with. Like as in enchantment. It's a little unfortunate, but it's good. It's a good card. Okay. They're kind of setting themselves up there. So collect evidence sinks to pay this bestow cost, pay and exile a total mana value of 6. Okay, so we have that. We have that in the graveyard thanks to the Street Wraiths, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The question is, how much damage can I really get through at this point? Because I could maybe buff this sucker up, and then they have to, I think I buff the Rootwalla, and then they have to hit like multiple things to even. Okay, so let's go Faithless Looting first. go looting first. Arena of Glory, eh? Arena of Glory makes this kind of interesting. So I think we're going to go drop this, right? So that cycles. Then what we do is we play Arena of Glory, play Flameblade Adept. Then we might be able to Arena of Glory out. Do they have a Solitude? What are you paying for? Do you have a Solitude? That hurts. That sucks. Okay. That sucks. Okay. So, I mean, that's like an enchantment in there, I believe. Yeah. So that's like kind of my fourth type. A little unfortunate, but that's okay. So they're going to surgically extract that. We're going to Street Wraith after in case we were to draw a Phoenix. I don't want them taking more cards out of my hand. Okay. So those Phoenixes are okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? What did you do that for? You didn't hit the one in the... Oh. Oh, opponent. Oh, no. Okay. Unholy Heat's really good, actually. I think we're not going to get too greedy here. I think we're going to set up for a Fear of Missing Out turn, a massive fear turn next turn. Actually, I could... Hold on now. So we're going to go Detective Phoenix on the Rootwalla. Actually, no, cancel. Hold on to that thought. We're going to do this. We're going to play the Flameblade Adept. Now everything has haste. Everything can attack. So what I can do is I can go Arena of Glory, Detective Phoenix on this. Pay the red. 1 Goblin Lore. Right? Detective Phoenix on that. I didn't think about this. I could be swinging for 1 more damage. I understand that this is unoptimal. I could be swinging for 1 more damage, which I really hope doesn't come into play. But I could be swinging for 1 more damage. They could be at 5. Next turn, I can fear. So I took the enchantment out. That's kind of unfortunate. But I am going to be putting an instant into my yard with the Unholy Heat. So that's got to mean something. So I imagine they'll ping. Oh, and they're going to kill it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I thought they were going to ping this and kill this. That's just like dividing yourself. What? Yeah, I guess you gain the life, so that's fair. It's just... I have the types now, so I could bring this back, actually. Brotherhood Zen's kind of goated. So we do this. I could bring out Fear. Do I have lethal here? I think I do. I don't think I do, actually. Sorry, I just bring out Fear. Am I 1 off? Am I actually 1 off? Discard this card. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Going for an attack? Yeah, what? Oh, I had lethal. Okay, all right. Look, folks, absolutely insane game 1. We managed to bring it back. Red, white energy, screw you. Comment that in the comment section down below. Screw you, red, white energy. Let's go. GG's. Going first again with some insane starts, maybe? Oh, no. No, not that one. Okay, fine. I'll drop an inquiry. Okay, fine. I will spin the wheels. This is really slow. This hand is really slow, but I think we just got to make it work. Show game log. Move the chat log. They mull once as well, but we're going to go Arena Glory tapped and pass. Not the most ideal thing in the world, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles here. I think ultimately, like I guess depending on the matchup, like I'm wondering if I should just play Flameblade Adept and pass the turn. But let's see. I could get super greedy if I find another land. I could, and my other land's going to be a mountain. I could just activate and then Flameblade Adept haste, play Burning Inquiry, you know. Oh, Merfolk? What? Wait, what? Is this Titan? Oh, it is Titan, yeah. All right. I was thinking, what is a sloth? And I'm like, oh, it's that damn 0/3. Yeah, okay. I think we have some amount of time, maybe not. Oh, okay. All right, we can get real greedy. Let's get greedy. Let's get real greedy here. Shotgun a Stomping Ground. Activate Arena of Glory. Play the Flameblade Adept. Burning Inquiry. Okay, so we still got a Holllow One kept, which is great. Okay, I'm being dumb. Okay, always yield to these. And always yield to this. And then we will play that. And then let's cast by paying 0. So we got that for 4, which is great. Then we can play, might as well just cast the Holllow One. And then go to combat, attack. It's unfortunate we don't have an extra mana. It would have been really nice because, I mean, hey, the Detective Phoenix can come in with some haste as well. I think we can get some pretty big damage off here. Not going to lie. We might just be able to force block. We have 4 card types. I can heat almost anything here. If I can find another land, if I can inquiry into another, if I could just find another land, I'll go land, heat, a blocker, then inquiry. This will buff this. I can Detective Phoenix. And Phoenix, probably the Holllow One, because I have a Street Wraith in there, which is like really nice. So they can create a 1/1 as a blocker. This is actually, now that I think about it, I guess this would just be a 1/1, right? That would just be a 1/1. So let's just keep it pushing here. I think we Arena of Glory, Burning Inquiry, just to buff this sucker up, right? This thing has reach, notably. Wow. Okay, we just kept the heat. Interesting. Okay. So we'll go Detective Phoenix onto probably just straight up Rootwalla. If I'm going to be honest, probably just straight up Rootwalla. Get rid of that and then Inquiry. That's everything I need. Just making everything like hard to block and then attack. So they can create 1 token and just block that way. Okay, interesting. They could have created a token and blocked here, but I guess not. I guess they wanted to take some damage, which is fair. So if they, you know, I still have 5 card types. If they manage to, like, I could hold this upcoming turn. I can just hold this. Actually, I mean, Ox can come in. I could play this for its escape cost. Like, I could bring in Ox with haste, actually. Nah, but I gotta exile 8 cards. I don't have 8 cards. What am I talking about? I don't got 8 cards. So they lose a land here. They get an amulet. Okay. So I can heat one of these. Thankfully, the Detective Phoenix is kind of confirming 6 damage in the air for me right now, which is great. Okay, they'll play another amulet. So they'll definitely like play out a Titan next turn. The question is like what they want to do now. Faithless Looting is actually so good here. Oh my god. Okay, let's do this. Faithless Looting is actually so good here. Oh my god. I could Goblin Lore, going like pretty insane here. How do we like confirm lethal here? There might be a line and I'm just not thinking about it. So we go heat one of these. Yeah, just heat one of these because we have the types. I don't think it's... Add this with this. And then that should be 3 in the air. I guess, and then they have to block. I guess there probably was a way to get lethal here. But I didn't have the 8 cards. That's the thing. Like, yeah, they block with this, but I didn't have the 8 cards. That's the problem. So they're at 1, but yeah, it's like with everything that I had, I didn't have 8 cards. And I needed to... I guess depending on how this goes... Pay 3. Spelunking. Okay, so they can play multiple cards here. They're gonna get a lot of tapping on tapping here. It really depends on what they have. I think they might have lethal here. I'm just trying to think. Pretty sure they have lethal here. And then okay, Simic Growth Chamber. So they play 2 lands. They get tap on top. Yep. So you got 8 mana. You tutor out a Titan. Was there a lethal line here that I missed? That's what I'm kind of wondering. I don't think so. Before we played looting. Nah, we didn't have a lethal line. Like, I couldn't bring back Ox. Even if I played Goblin Lore. Like, I guess the lethal line was like play Goblin Lore. You draw 4, randomly discard 3. But no. Then I would... Yeah, I guess it would be play that. Hope I keep a land and the heat. That way I can bring up Adept. No, but then I wouldn't be able to activate Rootwalla for enough. But I would discard 3 cards. So I guess that would kind of... Yeah, I guess that technically would have been like the line there. Okay, so they're trying to just maximize on the amount of things that they can get out. You gotta have lethal here. Just show me the lethal. Like, come on. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Come on now. They return the Teleria West. They'll transmute. Yup. For the 0. Just show me the line here. Yeah. Summoner's Pact. Show me the double striking. Yep. All this stuff. Yep. Summoner's Pact for the prime time. Let me see it. Let me see it. Okay. Tutor for some lands. Get you some haste. You know. Let me see you play it out. Primeval Titan. Always able to make it happen. So this is gonna be our Blood Moon matchup. That's what this is, right? That's all it is. This is very simply gonna be the matchup where we bring in Blood Moon. Probably keep Heat as well, to be fair. They're searching. I mean, yeah, like you go... What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you could create a copy of it. It's just... I don't know. I guess my opponent's going to create a copy of it. Are you going to give something else haste too? I don't really understand. Because next turn I'm bringing in Ox. Like, just win the game now. Can't you deal 18 double striking damage? Can't you? Not even 18 double striking. I'm talking about like, can't you deal like 9 with double strike? I'm like 90% sure you can. Okay, so you create a token, so just a little redundancy. Okay, fair enough. So you got 2 Titans out. Great. Okay, what now? What's the plan now? Got 2 Titans out. You're just flexing your muscles a little bit. I like it. You know, I gotta give it to you. I gotta give it to you. You do your little thing. I wanna see the line. I wanna see it. I'm not conceding to this. You could be misclicking, you know, like that. You gotta keep Titan players honest. That's the thing, right? Like a lot of times people see this Titan come out, they concede a little too damn early. Concede too damn early. Like you gotta force it a little bit. All right, so what's going on right now? Okay, Gruul Turf. Target creature gains haste. Okay. Okay, I just want to see the land that comes in. That's it. I just want to see the land come in, right? So you're gaining haste, right? Okay, a bunch of red, right? Tap it again. Tap it again. Great. Beautiful. Okay. You're gonna return that. Fair enough. I believe you already played 2 lands. Okay, so you're going for a swang. Great. All right, it's got haste. I'm taking 6. Now, where's your double striking land? Okay. Okay, what now? Opponent. What's the plan? Opponent really, I don't know. I feel like they should know. This is something that, you know, all these Titan players, they be goldfishing the most, you know? They got their deck in front of them. They be goldfishing the most. Okay. Pits. Okay. Any target land in a graveyard? Okay. Okay. Exile up to 3 cards in a graveyard. That's smart. Okay. So we're doing things. That's fair. I mean, this is coming in tapped as Mirror Pool. So you're gonna create another token. This is just, I genuinely don't even know what's going on. But I'm like, so far, they do not have lethal. As far as I'm visually aware, they do not have lethal. They can take my Ox. Honestly, this is just hurting my brain. I'm not gonna lie, this is just hurting my brain. I'm sorry to putting out through that. This is just hurting my brain. Like, let's be honest here. Let's just get rid of these players. Okay, let's just bring in the heat. I don't think FOMO is what we want. Maybe we just take out FOMO. It'd be nice to get over them too. Maybe just get rid of the FOMOs. That doesn't seem correct, but I think we're gonna grind a bit more. Yeah, I mean, what's their graveyard hate? Just feels like, okay, they're gonna bring in that level of graveyard hate. I might be relying a little too much on like this FOMO. Maybe it's take out Detective Phoenix. I'm trying to think about how aggressive I should really be, but I think this is it. What's funny is like, there's like a semi-decent argument for like, it's not even a semi-decent argument. There's like a half argument for trying to bring in some of this other stuff too, but I think like Brotherhood's End, not really that relevant if we're just thinking about like just raw blockers. You could bring an end for the artifacts, but it's just like, it's too high cost. That's not what it's for. That's overboarding, right? The Magebane Lizard is just for Storm. I can imagine that matchup is pretty abysmal. And then after that, like, yo, this is it. This is it. I wish this deck was playing Lightning Bolt. Like, you kind of just need to reach into bigger things. I wish we were playing Lightning Bolt, but oh well. This hand has to be too slow. This hand has to be actually garbage. Okay, I'll take this one. I think I'll take heat out. I think I'll take out heat. So I'm gonna fetch for a mountain, play Adept and pass, and then next turn I can do the whole discard shenanigans stuff. I'll probably just play land Goblin Lore if I'm gonna be honest. Haven of Sloth, Beast, green. That's a Sloth Beast. Look at them flexing on us. Look at them flexing on the haters right now. Look at them flexing on the haters. All right, so I'm swinging in for 4. I mean, sure, I'm swinging in for 4. A little early to be using that, no? I mean, I guess you can, unless you can bounce it. Oh, that's so risky, but like, no. Honestly, it could work, it could not work. Let's see what happens. Let's shock this in. Why not? We're just here to gamble. That's all this is, right? This is just, you lose to yourself. This is a deck that really just loses to itself. I mean, double Vengevine in the yard. That is tragic. Okay. I mean, yo. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That this next turn with Faithless Looting, I'm about to go crazy. Yup. Cast it without paying its thing. That next turn is about to go crazy. If I can find one creature. Oh my god. Put the Vengevine in there. They're at 4. I could be swinging in crazy next turn. Really depends on how they play this. Yup. Colorless. Simic. Bring that back. Do they have another Arboreal Grazer to bring that in? That would just be tragic. That would actually just be tragic. I hope not. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Please. Oh my god. Okay. We might actually be able to do this, folks. Okay. So we're going to fetch into a mountain. We're going to Faithless Looting first. I don't think using its boost. That is a cast. That is a cast. So I will take that for what it is. So I need to find more though. So Faithless Looting. Oh my god. My god. So Mirror Pool can't get rid of all of that. The problem is now Detective Phoenix. I can't bring these Vengevines back. I guess I could have Phoenix there, but I didn't have, yeah, no, I didn't have like the options. How nutty do I get? I think I just play Flameblade Adept and pass. Because look, to be honest, they're just going to play that and pass the turn. Like, Caves is going to come in. All the Vengevines are in there. There wasn't a line to get that back. I don't need to attack with that. I can just attack with this. Yeah, I think, and then I just have to hope maybe this Flameblade Adept can get me there. Like, if I can find a land. Because honestly, like, okay, yeah, I'm not getting the Vengevines. They're going to play the Caves tapped, and yeah, the 3 of my Vengevines are gone. But if I can find a land, there's a world where I go Burning Inquiry. I just go Burning Inquiry, draw 3, discard 3, flashback Faithless Looting, discard 2 more cards. That's 5 damage total onto these. That's not bad. It's honestly not bad. Like, see, that's not bad. Like, I could do this. Oh my god. Put these on the stack. Put that on the stack first. Fade through all of these. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Yep, so those are 4s now. Cast without paying its thing. Yep. Then we cast this to get the Vengevine back. Right? Oh my god, yeah, now we cast this. Yes, I would love to use Vengevine's ability. Bring that back. Then what we do is I friggin' Detective Phoenix onto the Holllow One. Pay red. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to add a 1, right? It's gotta be the Burning Inquiry. Okay, done. Nice. So we give this thing haste. It's coming in with haste in the air. We buff this sucker. And this has got to be like some type of lethal, right? This has got to be like some type of lethal. It's got to be something. Like, these 2 are unblocked. That's 8 damage. This is lethal, right? Like, I don't know what you have at this point. There's got to be some insane type of lethal. What do you have? Okay, what could you possibly... I mean, you took 4 damage for that. You took 4 damage for that for free. I have lethal based off the 4/2s. Okay, all right. We got there. All right. Titan decks. All right. We got there. Just off the Adept, we put all 4 Vengevines into the yard. Crazy games, honestly. Crazy games so far. Magus of the Moon. I mean, I think I keep this just off the base of the Magus. It's a pretty decent hand too. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just like, we see the Dismember, which is fair. That's going to be their answer to the Magus. But I think I mean, they mull once, which is good for us. We get an extra resource, which is always nice. So they're going to name Sloth. How do they always have this in their opener? How do they always have this in their opener? Like, come on now. Be so for real. Okay, you got the Mirror Pool. Yup. I think we just Flameblade and pass. We just Flameblade and pass, honestly. We're gonna try and find a third land for a thing. It's just, is it gonna be fast enough? I mean, they got the Amulet of Vigor. Is it gonna be fast enough? I mean, there it is. So the question now is, I don't want to get rid of the Magus. Like, if I Goblin Lore, I genuinely might lose the Magus. So that's kind of what I'm scared of. So I think we just do this. We play this. And then we pass the turn. Yeah, I can just get in for... Get him for 1. Go to blocks. So play this for... Pay this for... Yeah, okay. Mountain. Cycle Street Wraith. Right. Right, so we just give it a little... I was thinking, like, do I save it for next turn or something like that? Like, no. I don't think so. Yo, we just passed the turn from there. Next turn, we just... What? No way. No way they kept a 2-lander. There's no functional way they kept a 2-lander. You're insane. You're categorically insane. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You got 2 mountains now. You got 2 mountains now. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god. Do you have the Dismember? Yeah, you do. I mean, hey, you're taking free damage for it. I'll take it for what it is. Next turn, I'll run my thing Gamma here. Wow. Wow. Okay, so they just kept a handful of answers, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, keep the land in there as an extra thing to potentially just discard. Oh my god. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay, but that's okay. I can discard the Vengevine. Do I want to, though? I don't think so. Let's... Because I haven't played a land yet, right? Let's decrease the chance of me drawing a land. Let's do that first. Hit him with a mountain. Let's go Faithless Looting. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So we can play this for this. Bring these back, right? This is absolutely insane, by the way. Detective Phoenix on... Actually, hold on. So cast the Holllow One. We can be optimal here. And then cast Detective Phoenix for its bestow cost. Exiling 1, 2. Just an overwhelming level of lethal. Oh, wait. That doesn't count as a cast? Oh, so it bestows as an artifact. Okay, well, as an enchantment. Okay, well, okay, this is still, like, this is still optimal regardless. Kind of unfortunate, but okay. Okay, fair enough. Okay, they shuffle it all away. Okay. Yep. Unfortunate, that's okay. They still concede. Okay. We lost the game 1 in both situations, but you're able to bring it back because Holllow One is one of the best decks in Modern right now. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, you tell me I could... This is a keeper right here. This is a keeper right here. What are you talking about? This is a keeper right here. Yeah. Okay. We could potentially go crazy here. Hold on now. Yeah, I mean, I have to go for it in case I find something here. Yeah, cycle. I could play a Holllow One on 1 here. Cycle. Okay. Yeah, shock that in. Cast this for 1. 1 Holllow One. Ah. Next turn, though. Next turn, maybe some more. Maybe some more next turn. If we found a Faithless Looting, it would have been crazy. It would have been crazy. All right. All right. Let's see what happens. Scalding Tarn brings in a Raucous Theater. Okay, some type of mid-range. Some type of mid-range from the opponent here. Pass the turn. Okay, Wooded Foothills. Discarded. I mean, activated. What am I saying? Discarded. Pay 2. Renin 6? Renin 6. Okay, +1. That thing is dying. That thing is dying right now. That thing is dying so quick. That thing is... Oh, speaking of. Well, I mean, what we gotta do is you just gotta do what the doo-wops do, you know? Gotta do what the doo-wops do. That's painful. That's actually painful. Oh my god, that's actually painful. Okay, yeah, we can't let the Ren live. Oh my god. We cannot let the red live. That folks, did you see what I just discarded? Do we say I even discarded the Goblin Lore to potentially go deeper. Oh my god, that hurts. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So we're going back to our turn. All right. We have 3 card types. I could discard Phoenix, get another turn going. It's actually not that bad. Yeah, I could discard Phoenix, get another turn going. And like bring this out with haste. Yeah. Let's do that. So let's Fear of Missing Out. Play this Exerted. Right? Discard, yeah, always yield this trigger. Discard Detective Phoenix. I'll put an enchantment in there for 4 types. That's coming in with haste. And then now I'm going to Unholy Heat this sucker. So there's no blockers. And we're coming in for mad damage right now. Untap this. On for attack. Attack here. Next turn, we get to do it all over again. Like, I don't know what to tell you. How did 2 Fear of Missing Outs work? If there's, after this phase, an additional... The first time each turn. It's the first time, so I'm assuming it will not work that way. I'm assuming it will not work that way. The way I'm thinking. I'm assuming it will not work that way. But I mean, still getting... Like, I'm not going to get 2 combats, but I get 2 untaps. Like, if I go Arena of Glory... yeah, fair enough. I go Arena of Glory into that. I'm still getting 2 untaps. Okay. I mean, yo, you're fetch shocking. Like, just to stay alive. Like, oh my god. That's free. That's free. Speaking of. Yep. Cast that, right? Okay, so how are we doing this? I don't think I have a line to lethal. Wasn't fast enough. I don't think I have a line to lethal. I think, because I'm thinking is that, can I get the Detective Phoenix involved? I don't think so. If I get the Detective Phoenix involved, I can deal a max of 5. That's the max amount of damage that I'm doing. I pay 1, activate, 5/3. Okay. That thing swings at me, I'm dead. Right? That's the type of the swing that I can't really come back from. I mean, I could, it's just not something that's really going to work out for me. Because then they're going to create a token. They could go creativity again. Like I have to assume that I'm going to lose this turn. So what is my lethal? Like I play Arena of Glory. I could create 2 hasted mana, fear of missing out, untap something. Then like, I don't know what, Detective Phoenix, the 3/3 they block, and like they just block twice here. Like, I mean, regardless. Like, what do I gain from Goblin Loring? Like actually, what do I gain from Goblin Loring? Not much. It's actually a tough position, but then they swing for 5. It's not the end of the world. It's genuinely, it's not the end of the world. So if I just, because they're gonna make me sack something, right? Like I have to play something. That's the thing. I have to play something. So I think what it's gonna be when they attack, it's gotta be this, right? It's gotta be the fear. Discard Arena, draw a card. Unfortunate. We are going to, so when enchanted creature dies, I just get it back. So when I sack, so I could go choose this, then go pitch, done. Then I can sack this in the air. I could block this in, well, it's an attack trigger. I think I just take the freaking thing. Okay. All right, whatever. I'm not going to attack. I just have to hope they don't have literally another thing. I could play around it. I could sack the fear, block with Rootwalla. I get a Detective Phoenix on the kickback, right? If they had, like, I could play, but that's not playing to win, because doing that play doesn't allow me to win this game. That's the problem. So they go to attack here. Yeah. So they go to attack here. I think I sack Rootwalla. So I get the Phoenix. So I still have another creature. Discard. It's got to be Holllow One, because then, yeah. What is Holllow One doing for me right now? That way I can net 2 cards, so I can block this damage here. Yeah, I can block this damage here. Great. So that's back in my yard, so I can re-enchant something, which is great. Problem is if they have another creativity, I'm screwed anyway. Yeah, well, there you go. Then I sack that, and I don't think there's a way I actually win this. Yeah. So I'll call it that. That's fine. So I wasn't fast enough against this matchup. I mean, Blood Moon doesn't really do anything. That's my problem. This is just one of those tough matchups. Like yeah, like it's not Blood Moon. Like they can still creativity. It's not Leyline of the Void. Like, I'm not worried about Renin 6. Like, what is this deck? What does this deck want to bring in against me? What's this deck want to bring in against me? Leyline of the Void's pretty reasonable. Yeah, I mean, it seems like cards that I'm not really going to have great answers to. This is probably just one of those matchups where, hey, I just got to be faster. That's all this is. Unfortunately, we had a relatively slow hand. I'm always trying to be aware of, like, am I missing lethal? Yeah. Always trying to be aware of stuff like that. Arena of Glory is such a great Magic card. Like, yo, single-handedly, like, such an insane Magic card out of Modern Horizons 3. Oh my god. I wonder if they're going to turn this into a cycle. I mean, I guess it technically is. I guess it technically is a cycle. It's like the MH3 lands or whatever. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else I want to bring in. I think I just shift out a Detective Phoenix. But Phoenix is so good for just giving something flying and getting over top, though. Maybe it's supposed to be Ox. Because Ox is just like actually garbage. Like if I'm expecting graveyard hate, I can't expect Ox to like really go off. Maybe it's just literally pitch Ox. But if I get off fast enough, Ox is so hard to enable with like 8 cards leaving. If I get off fast enough, Detective Phoenix gives me flying. It's pretty valuable. Like just being able to like block and everything. I mean, yo, okay, yeah, this, yeah, okay. Literally yes. Literally yes. We are going to cycle this. Okay. We are just gonna get a turn 1 Vengevine and Holllow One out. Like this is pretty good. I don't know what to tell you. We go Mountain, Faithless Looting. This is just one of those hands. I don't know what to tell you. This is just one of those hands. We go Detective Phoenix. Oh no. Not Detective Phoenix. What am I saying? Hold on. Blazing Rootwalla, Vengevine. Always yield to this. Cast for 0. Cast Holllow One. We get the Vengevine back. Right? Yes, use Vengevine's ability. Yes, cast that. Go to combat. Attack. That's it. That's the madness right there. That's the madness right there. Okay. I mean, hey, that's as great of a hand. Like, I mean, that's as great of a hand as we're gonna get usually. That's just one of them kind of good mid-level hands that you're just happy with. Truthfully. I mean, damn. I think we keep it swifty here. I think we run out the Flameblade Adept. I think we hold on. I think we have some damage here. I can play Arena of Glory. I can buff the Rootwalla, which I think is better in the interim here. Going for some combat. Next turn, we can set up for some big damage off the Flameblade, and I think that's good. The max they can play out is probably 1 blocker. So we got to think about it like that. It's just one of those like lightning fast hands. And I'm curious what they have in terms of removal here. Fatal Push makes sense. Yep. Not sure if Vengevine was like technically the best pick here, but I'm kind of learning now that Detective Phoenix isn't like you're not casting your creature. You're just like casting it for its bestow cost as an enchantment. So something I gotta definitely be aware of. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Just a super fast hand. Just gotta hope for more of that, right? Just gotta hope for more of that. Be able to come in for big damage. Big damage. That's it. That's what we gotta hope for. See if we can't. See if, hey, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it right now. We're doing pretty good. Let's keep it moving here. This hand absolutely sucks. This hand is so bad. They mulled a 6. We're gonna mulligan as well. This hand's so bad. This hand is much better. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna drop. Okay. Controversial. They mulled a 5. I think, like, okay. Good to know. All right, Leyline of the Void is out. All right. So I'm definitely starting off with Flameblade Adept. If they have Fatal Push, they have Fatal Push, but I think I'm supposed to start off with Adept. Okay, I have my second land, which is important. Okay, I'm going to start off with the Adept. So I can't really rely on my graveyard synergy, so I'm going to shock in a Stomping Ground, knowing that if I find Vengevine, I will be doing my best to try and hardcast that. Okay. Notably, though, they of course mulled down to 5, down a card in the Leyline of the Void, a permanent type that we will not be interacting with in any way, but we reasonably could. That's the thing I always think about in these decks, right? Like, it's like how much you care about like stuff like this, right? Like, do you start playing green cards that can affect stuff like that and gumming up your sideboard? How much do you worry about something like that? So I think in this case, do I just go for the Goblin Lore? It's 3 cards at random, though. Here I am not gambling, by the way. Here I am not gambling. We're gonna go drop Lore and Fear. Yeah, Fear is gonna be bad here. Lore and Fear. Okay, go to combat. I don't know if I'm being fast enough. That's the thing. I think that might have been a miscalculation. I think I'm forgetting the fact that I just need to be faster than them and I need to play those odds. So I will definitely like eat that mistake. That is probably what might decide that there is an opportunity for me to be playing out both of these hollow ones and I'm not taking it. There is ultimately my problem here. It's going to be a minute before I get to play out any one of these, right? Like it's going to be a minute till I can play that out again. And I lost my Faithless Looting for that, right? So I don't know. It's tough. It was a tough call. It was a tough call. I didn't want to risk it. It just felt like, but you have to. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's I'm operating on like a mid-range player's mindset with like a gambling deck. Cannot be doing that. Cannot be doing that at all. Raucous Theater, yeah, Faithless Looting, not Fatal Push, not what they're looking for. I just have to hope their mulligan was so bad that they're just not able to get what they need. I mean, I just have to hope that most of what they have are lands, right? Okay. Fable, yup, that's gonna create some stuff here. That's gonna give them the colors they potentially need. So going to combat, attack. Play that and pass. I might be getting punished for not being aggressive enough. Potentially if I had the hollow ones out, they could be at 9. You know, Veil of Summer, Faithless Looting. Doesn't seem like good cards. Yep. Yep. I'm just hoping the cards that they're drawing are bad. That's all I can hope for. The cards that they're drawing are bad. Flashback Looting. Yep, and the Persist. Interesting. Yeah, I guess it's because they got nothing in there. We're not going to fetch that. That's good. That is good. We're going to fetch Shock in a Stomping Ground. We're going to play the Vengevine. Right? Go to combat, attack. Okay, next turn I have lethal. Depending on how they play this, very much so they could have lethal as well. Dwarven Mine creates a thing. Do you have the creativity? That's the question. 2 mystery cards. Do you have the creativity? I guess not. They would have creativity here. Okay. Can they create another blocker? They have to create another blocker. Yeah, they have to create another blocker here. Do they have the creativity with their last card? That'd be tough. If they have creativity as their last card, not much I'm doing. I made a miscalculation on how aggressive I should have been here, and it looks like they do. Creativity player got to do creative things. All right. GG's. We don't know how it ultimately would have landed up, but I should have been more aggressive. But let's I think I'm gonna pause the league here in terms of recording, but y'all will be seeing continuous games here. Let's see if we can't bring this one back. I think we got a mulligan this hand. Opponent begins with 7, but that's okay. We're gonna get an extra card. This is better. Drop a Burning Inquiry. Yeah, this is better. We'll just start off with an inquiry and play the game. That game was a teaching moment. Like I need to be more aggressive. That game was a teaching moment. I need to be I need to be more aggressive. My apologies, folks. Had to step away from the desk for a little second there. So we are back. All right, let's do the thing, right? Let's do the thing. So Burning Inquiry, run it. Let the odds be in our favor here. Let the odds be in our favor. Burning Inquiry. Are we going to get a Force of Negation on this? Are we going to get a Force of Negation on the Burning Inquiry? Folks, we're going to get a FON. Are we going to get a Fawn? We're going to get a Fawn. They're going to Fawn it. Tragedy. Tragedy. They're going to Fawn it. They're going to Fawn it. Oh my God. No, the Fawn. Soporific Springs. Okay. Okay, Psychic Frog comes down. This is gonna be a little tough. We need to be like out and aggressive, and this is okay. So, okay, a little late, but I can do it now. Okay, that helps because I can get I can get both out then. So we can go probably just go Mountain, right? Grab a Faithless Looting, draw, then discard. Okay. Then discard Vengevine, Basking Rootwalla. Always yield. And then now we can... Okay, so this helps. So now that we drew the Street Wraith, this helps. So we can cast that for its madness cost. Then what we can do is cycle the Street... Oh, no. Cycle the Street Wraith. Then this is free. I can play the Flameblade Adept. Yeah. So we can play the Flameblade Adept. Always yield. Yes to the Vengevine's ability. Okay. Cast that. Cast a Holllow One. Had to take another quick step away. Let's get back into combat here. We are swanging. We are swanging here. I think next turn, I mean, we're definitely going to Goblin Lore again, but opponent had to hit us with a Fawn. And then we were not able to do this early enough, but that's okay. They're going to make it super big and block. I mean, I'm down. Go ahead. Like literally lose all your cards just to kill this. I'm so down. I'm so down. Bet. That makes me so happy. Like actually, like, okay. You have nothing in hand now. Sure. You're going to draw a card. You can attack if you want to draw another, but then that's all that's going to be, right? So at least the Flameblade Adept is going to get through if I Goblin Lore. That's all I care about right now, based on how they swing. Depending on what hits the yard, gonna give it flying. Oh, they're going in for a swing here. Okay. Yeah, because I guess they don't want me to block because I can trade it pretty favorably here. Okay. Go in, grab another card. Guess they think they can trade me here, but probably not. Probably not. I mean, that was a big exchange of resources there. That I don't know if that's the most favorable thing in the world for them. Let's just hit him with the lore, like right now. I guess I could play the land first. It makes it so my Blazing Rootwalla, like, for sure does more damage. But I'm just trying to net more cards. That's the idea here. This nets me 3 cards out of, like, all the cards drawn instead of, like, 2. So we're gonna Goblin Lore, maybe they counter. They're gonna cycle in on her, it's sure. Try and find a Fawn. You can try and find another Fawn. Okay, fair enough. That actually really sucks. I ditched a Holllow One too. Okay, well. Okay, fair enough. I don't know. Do I set up for more damage next turn? I think so. Because then the Flameblade Adept, once I flashback a Faithless Looting, the Flameblade Adept does a lot. So I think instead of buffing the Blazing Rootwalla, I just swing in, play the Flameblade Adept, and then just set up for more damage next turn. Yeah. think we just set up like this. Because we can, yeah, we can flash back the looting. And if they don't, you know, they don't have a counter to that, then so be it. But right now I have to be careful with the fact that if they swing it for just 4 this turn, I mean, they're going to have lethal next turn. That's the thing. That's the thing I have to be worried about. That's the thing I do have to be worried about. So I could potentially have done 2 more damage, bringing them to 6, which may have been better. So now they're going to be on the blocks here. Now they're going to be on the blocks. So we're going to Faithless Looting. All right. Do you have a force negation or something for this? Something. Counter spell. Just 2 mana for now. Okay, so just count. Okay. All right, cool. So in that case, we're just going to go to combat. Attack. Right. Do I just attack with the Rootwalla? I guess so, right? We just attack like this. We can confirm 3 damage, take him to 5. If I draw 1 Faithless Looting, then I have lethal, like, yeah. Yeah, this is just more confirmed damage. They're going to kill the Holllow One. They have to. Right? Yeah, you have to kill the Holllow One. I'm just going to keep pushing through damage. Yeah. A little unfortunate, but that's okay. I mean, they're supposed to have the counterspell. That's okay. Yep. They're supposed to have the counterspell. Let's see here. Undercity Sewers. Okay. What are they keeping on top? Because that's not good news. They keep on top. That's not good news. They already ditched a Fatal Push just to kill my Vengevine. Unfortunately, I'm not even anywhere near. Like I didn't want to like start fetch shocking in the face of a Psychic Frog. So it was also like stuff like that. I'm nowhere near like hard casting this. So that kind of sucks if I'm looking to threaten something. Well, they potentially drew a threat. That's not great. Okay, they're going to draw a card, go to 3. If they keep all 3 cards in hand, they have lethal next turn. So I have to be careful about, like, if I fetch or something. Be pretty careful about that. Yeah, I don't want to, well, I don't want to do that either. Okay, well, do this. Well, they have lethal next turn anyway. So I have to force a card out of their hand right now. So right now I have lethal, actually. I have lethal. I have lethal no matter how they swing it here. So even if they have to have double Fatal Push. Because I can just cycle Street Wraith in response. Kind of like Orcish Bowmasters or something. Okay. Okay. So cycle. Flameblade Adept goes up. I guess technically. Oh, there's no way. There's actually no way. And they still have lethal. They still have lethal after all that. That sucks. And they still have lethal. Oh my god. They have 1 card. They draw 1. Oh my god. That sucks. And they still have lethal. That's horrible. Wow. All right. All right. All right. The blue deck was able to, by the skin of their teeth, get there. All right. GG's. They draw a card, discard 2 cards, they win. I guess they have to see it, to be fair. Like, you always have to make them see it, right? But so take the 2. Kind of unfortunate, but oh well. I was thinking like maybe it was better to do it beforehand, but I didn't expect them to have all that. I didn't expect them to have all that. All right. I mean, they need to see it. Psychic Frog, crazy threat, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy threat in the Psychic Frog. Let's see what happens. Coming in. They have to see the lethal. Yep. 3 cards enters exile. I have this up as a blocker. Okay, just discard 2 cards. Yep. 1 more. Ah, fine. All right, so they see the lethal. We go to sideboards. Okay, so against this matchup, I think it might just be Unholy Heat, if I'm going to be completely honest. It could actually be Leyline of the Void too. It kind of nullifies their thing here. I think Ox might be too greedy. Detective Phoenix is like technically good into what we're doing here. It might just be drop the Detective Phoenixes. They're going to bring like Spot Hate. That's what they're going to bring in. They're going to bring in like Spot Hate. But the Detective Phoenixes are so good though. But if they bring in an 8/8, it's just so tough. It's so tough if they bring in like an 8/8. Might just be bringing freaking. I think the Phoenixes are so important though. No, get aggressive. Play a Leyline of the Void and get aggressive. I think that's all that is. Play Leyline and get aggressive. Yeah. There might be a better way to board out into this, but let's just hope we can find our Leyline of the Void. It's either like where we and what's nice about Leyline is it gives them some more options. Hopefully we don't have Leyline in a bad hand, but where we stop our mulligan is find Leyline or a busted hand. Find Leyline, not even a busted hand. Find Leyline or a fast hand. That's it. Yeah. Find Leyline or just a fast hand here. So let's see what happens. I would love to play first in this case. Yeah, this is a good hand. This is a good hand. It's decent. It's decent. The problem is there's no second creature, so I'm kind of hesitant to just start throwing out stuff, but this will make it so the Murktides are just like impossible to play. Unearth is not going to be a thing, and it makes it so the frogs can't gain flying, which is going to be a big one. So all in all, just really good. So yeah, start with that off. So we're not going to looting off the rip. I don't think that's smart at all. We could very much get Spell Pierce, but I think that's okay. We just have to accept the Spell Pierce for what it is. We definitely will crack the mire. I don't need more lands. I need to thin my deck to increase my chances of finding more creatures. They could very much hit me with the Fawn, but oh well. Hit me with the Fawn. Bloodstained Mire. Crack the mire. Opponent, come on. Okay, all right. Stomping Ground. Stomping Ground. Okay. I don't know what Moto's doing right now. I don't want to click done because I know it's going to glitch out on me. I don't want to click done. Hello. I'll even be happy with the mountain, but okay. Moto's just like creeping out here, but I'm really hoping for a Blazing Rootwalla. Heck, even a Holllow One, actually. And we're going to get 3 looks at something, right? Bring it tapped. Yo, Moto is bugging right now. Oh my god. Moto is bugging hard. I don't even know. But we got 3 looks at something here, and I'm hoping for something. But let's see what happens. Why is everyone Discord DMing me right now? Go to my turn, pass the turn, another Faithless Looting. I mean, let's do this. Faithless Looting. Do they have an answer? Question is, do they have an answer? Burning Inquiry doesn't really help, but it does something. Oh, drop. Cycle. I hope I can find a Holllow One here. Maybe I shouldn't have dropped the looting. I just feel like Burning Inquiry takes me deeper, and that's just what, like, I just need to, like, go hard, go in. Arena of Glory, Burning Inquiry, Hail Mary. I think I just need to, you know, play the odds here. Okay. Okay. That really sucks. I'm gonna have to Goblin Lore into like Spell Snare next turn. That's definitely what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to Goblin Lore into Spell Snare. It doesn't look like, based on what I just discarded, I discarded 3 cards at random. Oh no, I would have, well, I would have been able to. I would have had the Flameblade Adept. I would have been able to. Yeah, I would have brought back a Vengevine. Oh well. I gambled a bit, did not work out. It looks like I Street Wraith, and then I would have, the Flameblade Adept would have been the next turn, but hey, that's all randomness, right? Maybe I should have been less aggressive. Who knows? Who knows? Now we're playing that. We got a threat, which is something. Let's see what we can and can't do here. Thought Scour into exile. We don't want that. Yep. I mean, you don't want to be feeding my graveyard. Nor do you want yours. Polluted Delta into Frog? Delta into Frog kind of makes sense here. That's your best threat right now. You're not playing anything else. Everything else costs too much. You need one more turn before you can start. You need one more turn before you can start casting anything else. Interesting. Bowmasters is also a thing here. Let's Stomping Grounds. Cycle. This is gonna be painful. If they Bowmasters me here, that's just painful. If they Bowmasters me here, that just sucks. Okay, I guess not. Wow. Wow, wow. I discarded 3 cards at random, and that's what I discard? Folks, I don't think it's gonna, I don't think we're winning this one. I'm not gonna lie. It's, wow. Wow, we are not winning this one. I mean, we didn't get Bowmastered, but I mean, the max I'm doing them is 3 damage. They fetch, go down to 15, I guess. Next turn, I'm hard casting a Vengevine. Oh my god. It is painful. It is painful. I mean, hey, it's not even hindsight 2020. Like, obviously, if I Faithless Looting, like, is it, like, okay, as a Holllow One player, is it more correct to go Faithless Looting there? Like, at some point, like, relinquish the lack of control and just, like, go for it? Like, what is the play here? What is the play? Was it actually Faithless Looting? Because now we know, obviously, post that Faithless Looting would have worked out. Based on the order of the graveyard and everything. Faithless Looting would have worked out. Would have given us the Flameblade Adepts. They're going blue. So now they have the Psychic Frog. Okay. Okay. Now they have the Psychic Frog. Okay, so now we got a Flameblade Adept. Which is awful. That's okay. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play Vengevine. We're gonna force a bunch of cards into their graveyard just to kill this. Just to be able to kill this, we're gonna force a bunch of cards into your graveyard. And that's it. Okay, so go to attacks, attack with all. They might even take the 4 from the Vengevine just to confirm a kill on something, but okay, they're discarding a bunch. Swamp. Yep. What else? One more and a Murktide Region. Yeah, that you'll never cast for a 4/5 Psychic Frog. Yep. We'll take 2. I can still play the Flameblade Adept with some form of haste here. I still have access to Faithless Looting, which is nice. Surgical Extraction on the Vengevine. Okay. Fair enough. Seems like a pretty good choice. I mean, next turn? Next turn is just Flameblade Adept. Like, yo, Faithless Looting. I don't know what to tell you. If I can find a land, that'd be a beautiful thing. If I could somehow find a land. So I think well, I don't want a Faithless Looting first because then there's no point. I'm hoping I can find a land. That'd be great. Everything's in the yard. Yep. Bring that in top. So they're just going to try and carry that to victory. I still only have 3 types in here. Leyline of the Void would put a 4th type in there for something like something like thing to be good. The Unholy Heat. Like, I just feel like Fatal Push is technically better against this metagame. I don't know why we're playing Unholy Heat. I don't know. I just feel like Fatal Push is better. Like some matchups, yeah, like you're just not going to be able to have that higher reach. It just feels like if Red-White Energy and Murktide region is at the top of the metagame, why is this deck playing thing? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a lost cause for me. Let's exert. Play this. Right. Play that exerted. Actually hurts. Okay, we'll cast Burning Inquiry because why not? Like genuinely, why not? Like if they have like valuable cards in their hand. Okay. Yeah, they're just gonna get rid of them. Very interesting though, because I guess you just want to like lose 3 cards, which is fair too. So right now they don't have lethal. Even if they swing next turn, yeah. Okay, all right. So 3 cards entered. Lost like good cards. That's good magic cards right there. So we're gonna activate with this, right? Then activate with this. Going for combat. Attack. Okay. Pass the turn. So I don't want to fetch just yet in case they can somehow draw more, like net more cards in hand and then just like find lethal. Right now if I fetch, they have lethal. So let's just hold it back here. Figure out how they want to do this. Okay, they're probably going to go in for combat. Maybe not. I mean, they are at 4, so... Okay, let's see. Is it worth thinning the deck? Technically, yes. Because they're going to have lethal next turn anyway. It's actually worth just doing this. Thin the deck. It is worth doing this. Okay. Thin the deck. What do we draw? That's tragic. Because they just block here. I don't even know. Yeah, it's kind of just tragic. I have to flash this back and yeah, no. All my things are gone. Yeah, no, this might just be an L. I think we just take the L on this one. All right. Murktide hit us with an L. Let's see if we can't turn around in game 5, get the 3-2 here. Let's see if we can't get this dub by going first. Let's see what happens here. Opponent coming in strong. Let's see. This hand is so close. I might as well try it. Keruga. What in the actual... Oh. What? Okay. Okay, each mana value 3 or greater. Is this just rhinos? I don't know. Each card in your deck has to have mana value. It's not. What is this? Okay, whatever. We're gonna go. I don't know. It doesn't look like they're gonna be doing anything anytime soon. So we're just gonna go Flameblade Adept and run it out. Yep. We're just going to run it out. I don't know what they're doing early, but each card, mana value 3 or greater, they're doing nothing for like 3 turns. Oh my god. I don't know what you're playing. What is this deck? What is this mythical deck of whatever? You're shocking in a Sacred Foundry for what? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. All right, fine. I guess that's... Okay, technically speaking. I mean, we get to play a Holllow One here, which is good. Oh, we get to play 2 Holllow Ones here. Oh my god. All right. Because we discard the Detective Phoenix here, which is insane. Fear of missing out. Oh my god. Almost about to go so hard here. Yeah. Almost about to go so hard here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We're coming in for some damage. We only have 3 types though, which is like kind of annoying. We could heat one of our Holllow Ones. We could heat one of our Holllow Ones. That would work. To get an extra combat in, I think that might be worth it. I think we just heat one of our Holllow Ones. Unless we can discard something. Let's go upkeep. Opponent. What's the plan? What are we doing here? Okay, Flameblade Adept. Okay. We don't want to take this out. Although I could. It might just be better than getting an extra combat in, to be fair. Like the effort, like it's better to just save the heat. So I think we'll just go Mountain. Flameblade Adept. Right? Give it haste. Unfortunately, our heat's not gonna, it's gonna be that much farther now from thing, but give that thing haste. Pay that. Go Street Wraith, Flameblade. Still have a creature in there, which is nice. Still have 2 types. Oh, right, because we took the Phoenix out. Okay. Thing has flying and Manache. We got some damage, I don't know, opponent. I'm really curious as to what they're playing. Keruga as your companion. Really curious as to what they're doing. I appreciate the free damage off the Misty, considering how aggressive we're being. I think we might be naturally well placed against them, but I don't want to speak too soon. We've lost plenty of game 1s this league, so let's see. Breeding Pool coming in tap. Now, could this be a fairy? Bouncing something? Leyline Binding makes perfect sense. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing I can like Unholy Heat to put in my yard or something. Okay, that's fine. Leyline Binding makes sense. We're just coming in for, still a sizable chunk of damage. They have to have another binding. They have to get out another land and still have, another binding. Could have put them at 1 here. So that's not the other type they need. They're gonna Flage. They'll kill the thing, I imagine. Yep. So they're still pretty far off, but I still have lethal, so I don't understand. Oh no, I don't. Oh, that hurts. So close. So close. I can't discard a card in any way. All right. Fair enough. So close, so close, so close. 3 card types in the yard, which is nice. We added an enchantment in there, so that is helpful. How do we get a card type in there? I need some type of discard. They're at 1. The comeback is possible. The comeback is actually possible. Cavern of Souls naming element. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Is this Omnath? Is this freaking Omnath? Oh my god, it's freaking Omnath, isn't it? Oh my god, it's Omnath. So you gain... I mean, you draw a card, but you're not playing an additional land. You played a land to play that, so... Yeah, okay, I was just like... Okay, it's... Alright, seems like... These 3 cards are absolutely bonkers. I don't know how much Unholy Heat we're gonna need, but maybe drop one of these, drop 1 Heat. And honestly, drop the Ox. I think we just want to be aggressive here. Yeah, I think we run it like this. Okay, very winnable. We can really get them here. With something like the Magus, we can really get them. But obviously they could like respond, and like if they're tapped out, I doubt they'd be tapped out at that turn though, because they're on the play. Why would they tap out on turn 3? They could. 3 CMC or more. They could. I think I have to keep these. These are the keeps. I think I have to try and keep these. Yep. I don't know if I try and go for it on 1. Because if I do, then I just don't play Holllow One. I'm doing nothing. Ooh, they don't want a Fable. Interesting. Does that mean they have a Fable in hand? They're just going to tap out for it? Because that means Magus is... Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we're playing it. Okay. All right. Forget it, folks. I was never concerned. We're going to cycle this first. Yep. And then we're going to Faithless Looting. Oh, my God. 2 Detective Phoenixes? Don't make it easy. Cast this Holllow One. Just one opponent. Sorry. 4 card types already in there. Okay. I wonder, they're on the play. Do they just tap out for Fable? Tap out Fable's not that bad. Like when you think about it, tap out Fable's not that bad. So we just can't tap out because then maybe we can heat the yeah, maybe then we can heat. I want to save the Phoenixes. I don't want to go too all in on the Phoenixes right now. Maybe we can Phoenix like one of the Maguses or something. Fortunately, we don't really have a good way to give stuff ward, so yeah, this is what I don't want to like, I don't want to like go all in on this. That's fine. So if they play thing, okay, so we have 4 card types. If they tap out for thing here, if they tap out for Fable here, interesting, they do not tap out for Fable. Okay, so unless you have another Leyline binding, this is about to get real hard for you. So we're gonna get a Stomping Ground in theory of us getting, like, maybe them answering the Magus of the Moon. Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I will say that is pretty good. Okay. So we're gonna Bloodstained Mire just to thin the deck. We're gonna pass the turn. Okay, I mean, I have 4 card types. If they play Omnath here, I should be able to answer it, which is good. Then I can Blood Moon. I can Magus, bring back... I can Magus, bring back Phoenix. And then I think that's the play. Magus, bring back Phoenix, swing 4. And they're kind of... Hopefully they're kind of screwed from there. Okay. Freaking Time Raveler? Are you kidding me right now? All right, fine. I can attack and kill that. Well, maybe. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Unholy Heat is Planeswalkers too, so. So I'm gonna fetch in such a way where, like, I am believing that they will have an answer to what I'm trying to do. Okay, opponent on my turn. What are we doing here? Cycle Street Wraith. Okay. I think we will play out the Mire. We're gonna Unholy Heat this thing, because screw that. That dies. I then Psycho Street Wraith, because I can't cast that for whatever reason. Fetch, because we need to keep thinning out this deck. We can't be drawing into this nonsense. Play this and just hope they don't have the Leyline binding. Okay, all right. All right, we are Gucci. We are Gucci. Let's just hope and pray from here. That's it. We just have to hope they can't find their basics. Oh my god, what do you have for 3 red? What could you... Okay, well, Keruga in the hand. Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. FOMO. Ooh. Don't tempt me now. Yeah, that works. So what we're going to do, we're going to play the land. We are then going to we're going to Faithless Looting. We're going to draw 2, discard 2. Flashback Looting. Come on, you don't have a Force Negation. Get that nonsense out of here. You do not have Force Negation. Like, get out of here. Whatever. You know what? We're doing this. 1, 2. Oh, no. Unholy Heat. Just bring that in. And I'm going to just keep doing it, honestly. Like, I just need to get aggressive. Oh, I don't actually have it. Undo. We're just going to get into combat. I guess I kind of missed. I was not looking at my graveyard properly. If I knew that, I would have just played Fear, missing out. I would have just played Fear, but oh well. Here's to no basics. Nice. That's what I'm a fan of right there. Here's to no basics. That's so annoying. Yo, fam, I'm just like hard cast a thing here. Let's just play Fear. Truly, let's just play Fear. Right? Discard the Rootwalla, play the Rootwalla. Oh my god. Blood Moon 2. Cast. Then what we want to do is truly play this, because then they have to answer 2 things. They're not going to randomly just get a basic and have the answer. Right? Yeah, they have to concede to that. Yeah, I don't know what this Keruga deck was, but we managed to get there. Holllow One with Vengevine. I mean, hey, look, if I could tell y'all anything, I think it's what you already knew about a deck that just wants to gamble on itself. Just go for it. Just go for it. Goblin Lore, hit the Burning Inquiry, you'll get there. We got after some insane games, but hey, this deck is just as fun as I remember it, so good to see it go.